Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So basically today I just want to discuss about this topic about failure. Oh my god, failure, like isn't it like a horrible word to a lot of people? So that's why I decided to record this video, and I want to not only remind my friends, you guys, right? I also want to remind myself, like a lot of times that we have been doing something for we have a really high expectation on how this thing is going to be done, but then when something it didn't turn out well, it can be like maybe you did not reach your sales target, or it can be like maybe you set a really high really a good goal for yourself, but then you didn't achieve it. You feel like yourself is a failure, and that's where you're stuck. Because sometimes I also have this kind of feeling sometimes when I don't hit my goal. But then after that, I learned all about NLP and everything. So what it teaches is that they ask us to turn a failure. It is actually not a failure, it's merely a feedback. Like it's a feedback of whatever we have done. It did not work to achieve our goal. So it's time to revisit. Is it the approach or the methods that we're doing, it's not working? That's why it's actually a feedback, not a failure. Because when you actually exchange it to become a feedback, you actually change your mindset. When you talk about failure, it's like in a very negative kind of zone, right? But then when we talk about feedback, you say, yeah, it's actually just a feedback. It's nothing so that bad. So it all means that I just need to change my approach of doing the task in order to achieve a greater result. So that's why today I want to talk about, in a sales process, what if, let's say, your client decided not to go on with your services? It can be a lot of different scenarios. Like the other day, my friend actually contacted me to ask, hey, he got a really client actually working with him, but then somehow the relationship turns sour a little bit because the client seems not to be very happy with the service, or seems that there seems to be an expectation gap. So he asked me what should he do. So after like checking on the conversation between him and his client, so that's what I told him. I said, hey, you know what, actually all the customers, all your clients, when they're not happy, is only mean one thing. It means that there is an expectation gap. Like they felt like before we actually went into the sale, they thought that the expectation is so high, but then they felt like you delivered this. When there is an expectation gap, that's why they reacted that way. So my feedback to him is that why not you try to communicate better in terms of, the closer is the expectation gap, it means that you guys meet each other expectation. That's the way that you communicate will change. So that's where it begins. So I told him that it's actually not a failure. You shouldn't think that it's a failure. It's just a feedback that the expectation gap is big, it's huge. So what you need to do right now is actually just to narrow down the expectation gap. Does it make sense? So in case you're always facing this problem in sales, just worst come to worst, your client is not happy with your services, they want a refund. That's number one. Or maybe your clients decided not to go on with the deal, even though initially they said they wanted to engage you, but then after that they felt like it's just not right for them. So what should you do? Okay, so firstly, do not feel like it is like the worst in the world. That's the first thing you need to do, because eventually when you want to close deal, right, it's always about quantity and quality. Okay, what do I mean by quantity and quality? It's a number game. The more quantity you have, the chances of you getting the quality one will be higher. So when you're just like sitting about crying over a deal, oh my god, why they are not getting a deal? It's just because you care too much of the deal. Why are you being so desperate on one single deal? Because you only have one deal. So in order to make sure that you're able to move on so quickly, the other way is actually to get more prospect, to get more deals, like to get more potential clients. Because when you have so many quantity, then if let's say there is just one person or one guy didn't want to engage your service, you felt nothing. And in fact, because of you not feeling anything, the aura that you give, like it's different. It's not like desperate, it's actually different. So what would I do if let's say my potential client actually rejects me? So usually this is what I do. I will just understand why they decided not to go on. Of course, some clients will share you with the real reasons, and some they won't, right? So of course, I will try to make it like, try to lower down their guard, to tell them that it's alright if let's say you think that really not good or I'm really bad, like it's worst come to worst. But then it's when I ask you that, it's actually not for you, it's actually more for me, because I wanted to make sure that I'm able to win the next deal with my new customer. So that's why I want to seek for your feedback and advice on which area I should improve, on how I should improve, so that I'm able to excel for my next client. I would really appreciate so much if let's say you're able to help me. So everybody in the internet, right? Everyone in the world, they like to give their feedback and advice. So when you do that way, people will feel like, yeah, this girl, she's willing to learn. She looks like a really cool girl that even though I tell her that she's not good in some places, and she's so willing to learn. And then your potential client who reject you will actually lower down their guard and share with you the real reasons that they did not decide to engage with you. Of course, when you know the real reasons, do not try to upsell them, because right now you know the real reasons. The next thing you should do is actually prove them wrong. Like if let's say they said that this is not good enough, go and improve that. If let's say they said that this is not good enough, go and improve that. Because this improvement thing, like every day you improve by 0.1%, imagine that in 30 days time, there is so much more that you're going to improve. Not only for this client, it's also for a future client. So remember, when you couldn't close one deal, it's just a temporary mindset, meaning temporarily you couldn't close this client, you couldn't close this deal. But you must remember, as times when people know that you're taking their advice seriously, and then they see your improvement, they see how well you're doing, right? People will come back to you. So do not worry if let's say you're being rejected. It's totally fine. It's not the end of the world. You just need to get over it, and then just to get to more, it's the number game. The more quantity you have, the more quality you have. Alright? Of course, you must serve your dream clients who has money and who has a problem. So I hope that this video actually helped anyone out there who actually beat themselves up whenever they couldn't close one deal. It's so super normal. So right now, all you need to do is just to move on and to improve yourself, improve your skill set, improve the closing deal, because sometimes you need to find out what went wrong, right? So the best place to find out what went wrong is your potential client. So I hope that this video helped you guys, and oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about it. So I just newly launched my book. It's called Client Magnet Machine Blueprint. So this blueprint is going to help you to teach you how you can siphon like unlimited free leads and free potential clients to your social media profile and turn them into paying clients without any ad spend, right? So if let's say you're interested in getting this book, I'm putting the link down below, and it's just $7. Seriously, what can you do with $7? Eat McDonald's, or you can have 2 Starbucks. I do not know how much Starbucks costs in your place, right? It will cost probably, I can have 2 Starbucks in my place for $7, or you can just eat a dinner. Or you can actually get my book so that you can get more clients and more sales to your business, right? So if let's say you're interested, feel free to click the link down below. As well as if let's say you guys have been noticing and following me, right? I ever started yesterday, I actually used the streaming software to actually stream my Facebook Live to few different locations. Oh my god, this is so super awesome because it saved my time, as well as because I always wanted to stream to my Facebook group, but then I couldn't find like a perfect software that can help me to stream to my Facebook group cheaply. Yeah, I always on looking for like the best software and best product because I want to help you save your money at the same time get the job done. So I always do a lot of research. That's why right now I'm actually found this dream software. It's only cost me like $10 per month. I'm able to stream to my Facebook profile as well as my Facebook group anytime, anywhere. I can do the scheduling. It's super easy. Like I can pre-record a lot of videos and put it on a schedule. So if let's say you guys wanted to know what software I'm using, right? Feel free to comment down below. You just comment, yeah, maybe you comment streaming, then I'll just feedback to you what software I'm using. Alright, so if let's say you haven't joined my group, it's time to join my group. It's called AMazingStory because I want to make your story from May Story to Amazing Story. So thank you for watching. I look forward to see you guys next. Please get my book, okay? Bye.